A very good evening to you. This is Prime TV News. I'm Sasanka Das. Here are the top stories. Over 14 million voters are ready to exercise their franchise to elect the 6th executive president. Special security is being accorded at every polling booth for voting. The President appeals to all citizens to safeguard the honor and dignity won by the country. The Sarat Sambandh and Pact to grant self-administration merging the North and East is revealed in the 1A. And on news overseas, an Ethiopian Airlines jet crashes into the Sea of Beirut. Moving on to news in detail, we start off with news here at home. All arrangements have been finalized for the conduct of the 6th presidential election. It will be the first such poll to be held in a peaceful environment since the country being rid of terrorism. Polling to elect the country's leadership for the next 6 years will begin at 7 a.m. It will continue at polling centers island-wide up to 4 p.m. The number of candidates representing political parties and independent groups who are in the fray is 22. Cluster polling booths will operate for the convenience of civilians in welfare villages in the north. A notable feature is the opportunity afforded for the northern civilians to exercise their franchise in a peaceful environment devoid of threats from terrorists. The transport of ballot boxes to the polling booths took place today with special security. Security at the polling booths have also been stepped up from today. In addition to the police, the armed forces will also be engaged in the provision of security. These security provisions will be operative within the next few days. President Rajapaksa has made a fervent appeal to the nation to further safeguard the honor Sri Lanka has won as a country, safeguarding human rights and respecting democracy.
Gauraniya Swamin Wahanse, Pooja Gautamani, Devapiyani, Dudaruwani, Mitroni. 2005 වසරේ ඔබගේ ජනවරම ලබාගත් මම වසර දෙකක් තිබෙද්දී තවත් ජනාධිපතිවරණයක් ප්‍රකාශයට පත් කළේ ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදයේ පිළිබඳව මා තුළ පවත්නා අසීමිත ගෞරවය නිසා. මැතිවරණ ප්‍රචාරක කටයුතු දැන් අවසන් වී තිබෙනවා. සාධාරණ මැතිවරණයක් පැවැත්වීමට
He pointed out that he announced another presidential pool despite 2 years in advance after receiving a mandate in 2005 due to his unlimited belief and respect in democracy. Election campaigning has ended. It is the responsibility and obligation of all citizens who value democracy to support the Elections Commissioner for the conduct of a free and fair poll. The President underscored that he had issued the required guidelines to the security sectors to maintain law and order. He urged the entire nation to visit the polling booths as early as possible and exercise their franchise.
ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදයත් මෞබිමේ කීර්තියක් රැක ගැනීමට එක්සත්ව එක්සිත්ව සංසුන්ව ස්වාමකාමීව කටයුතු කරන ලෙස මාගේ සියලු රටවැසියන්ගෙන් මා ඉතා ගෞරවයෙන් ඉල්ලා සිටිනවා. ඔබට ස්තුතියි. තෙරුවන් සරණයි.
Moving on, President Rajapaksa has declared open the new 3-storied building of the Abherama Vihara in Narayanpeta. The President opened the new building, fulfilling a long-felt need of the Vihara. Its chief incumbent, the Venerable Muruthettu Ananda Thera, said that this building will now fulfill the needs of providing facilities for Dhamma school students. The building will also house the Dhanashala. The Venerable Muruthettu Anandathera said gratitude should be expressed to the President for the peaceful environment created in the country. Meanwhile, the Venerable Madhurave Sobhitathera blessed the President to serve for a long period with courage and strength. The President visited the Vihara Mandira of the temple and had a cordial discussion with its chief incumbent. The President has received the blessings of all religions. The Venerable Professor Bellangwila Vimalaratna Thera said, members of the Mahasangha showered their blessings to strengthen the President's future journey. The President visited the Bellangwila Vihara this morning and met the prelate. Pirit was chanted invoking blessings on the President. Yesterday, the President visited a mosque in Kataragama. The Islamic clergy organized special prayers on behalf of the Mahinda Chintana policy statement. Meanwhile, President Rajapaksa also met the Archbishop of Colombo, Right Reverend Dr. Malcolm Ranjit. The Archbishop said the program mooted by the President to ensure the rights of all communities was laudable. The President also received the blessings of the Hindu clergy at the Kandasamy Kovil at Nallur in Jaffna. The Hindu clergy organized a special puja on behalf of the President to invoke blessings on him. The transport of ballot boxes to the polling booths established island-wide took place today.
Presidential election 2010. Presidential election 2010.
You're watching Prime TV News and we're still at home. TNA parliamentarian R. Sambandhan has emphasized that talks for the re-merger of the North and East will get underway if Sarath Fonseca wins the election. He made this reference during a meeting held in Nallur recently. A meeting organized by the Tamil National Alliance to pledge support to Sarath Fonseca was held at the Sattadar Kovil in Nallur. It was attended by several parliamentarians